Double the happiness after much anticipation. Jana Duggar is a mother at last, and rumors of twins or a new baby are circulating. Starting greetings. I am Ava. To get the latest Digga family news and other gossip, visit World Gossip 24. Registration is required. Finally, after all those years of silent dedication, pain, and unanswered questions, the wait is over. Having long been the rock upon which her family could lean, Jana Duggar is finally striking out on her own. Some have speculated that a long-hidden love tale, an ethereal radiance, and a miracle have all been going around. The most upsetting and emotionally taxing period of her life is just around the corner. Possibly 2 further shocks are on their way. Quite a few famous people are expecting this time around. Hope, perseverance, and the fulfillment of a lifelong ambition are major themes. Join us as we share the story of a lady whose moment has arrived and her modest triumph. Presented below is the unexpected Duggar news. You will be enticed to read till the very end, we assure you. For years, Jana Duggar's fans have eagerly anticipated this next chapter in her life. Soon, she will become a mother for the first time. For someone who has, for the most part, cared for others, helped raise her younger siblings, and discreetly supported her family, this is a life-altering event. Now that we have more information, the joy may be twice as delicious. It has been determined that Jana may be carrying twins. Compared to her siblings, her journey to parenthood has been quite unique. The rest of Jana's siblings were quick to tie the knot and have kids, but she has preferred a life of seclusion and alone. She has been the subject of much speculation, admiration, and curiosity among her friends and admirers on the timing and likelihood of her starting a family. Jane, however, has always been resistant to peer pressure. She has progressed at her own speed, and now it seems that her moment has arrived. While on a recent family vacation in Arkansas, several of her admirers observed that she seemed especially radiant. The rumor that she was expecting a child spread like wildfire as a result. According to Jana's close friends and family, she seemed delighted and expressed a range of emotions in reaction to the news: astonishment, gratitude, and tremendous love for the life that was developing inside of her. According to the story, her physicians offered her some encouraging news. There may be more than one baby on the way, according to preliminary testing. Being a mother feels natural, even planned, to Jana, who has always been nurturing. On the other hand, a new, more intimate form of delight is brought about by having children of her own. It's a tale about accepting change when it arrives, having faith that everything will work out, and being patient. Despite her silence, Jana exudes an air of tranquility and gentle delight that permeates her every action, according to those who have seen her lately. According to those closest to her, she is already displaying the same meticulous planning that she has always been known for. Her demeanor at infant boutiques has been described as thoughtful rather than joyful as she methodically peruses the clothing, blankets, and other products. She was gathering the resources she needed to create a nurturing environment at home for her children, researching alternative methods of childbirth, and exploring other approaches to child-rearing. This is a pivotal moment because it encapsulates Jana's unassuming strength throughout her life. Despite her reserved nature, she always manages to garner admiration whenever significant events occur in her life. The lack of drama in Jana's tale is the reason for this. It illustrates the grace of a person taking on a much-anticipated job, the strength of their principles, and their ability to remain quietly resilient. Because he is the eldest of the Duggar children, John has always been seen as a surrogate mother figure by his relatives. She stepped in whenever her parents needed assistance with cooking, cleaning, teaching, or comforting. She remained put even though everyone else had left and begun new lives elsewhere. For a long time, many assumed that her choice to remain unmarried was based on her love for her family or the fact that she had not discovered love. Meeting the appropriate individual after that, subtly but surely, she wed Stephen Wisman because he came from a revered and devout family and his principles were congruent with her own. According to many who have worked with Jana, Stephen is a steadying influence who values her autonomy and supports her ambitions. Little is known about their connection, but what little is known indicates that they have similar opinions, albeit they have kept it out of the public spotlight. Personal development in terms of emotions and social skills, People claim to be taking turns taking charge of each other throughout this monumental life transition as they prepare to have a kid. This pregnancy will take on even more significance if the twin speculations turn out to be accurate. For a first-time mother, the prospect of being a parent to 2 children may be both thrilling and terrifying. But Jana's loved ones assure her that she can handle it. Because of her abundance of love, patience, and years of experience caring for infants and children, she is well prepared to undertake this responsibility. Everyone in the family is reportedly overjoyed. This news causes the Duggar family to experience more emotion than normal, since they have welcomed several new infants over the years. Jana is remembered by several of the younger brothers as the one who put them to sleep or taught them to read. As they watch her prepare to become a mother, it's as if everything has gone full circle. Names, baby showers, and nursery decor are already in the works, according to the speculations. But Jana is being her usual self and is keeping quiet about it for the time being. Her already strong bond with sister Jinger Duggar has taken on a new dimension. Jinger has relied on Jana for guidance and support throughout her life. Most recently, she named her son Finnegan. They remain very close, and many believe that Jana's pregnancy has only deepened their bond. Jana seemed elated, according to others who saw her cradling the infant. Finnegan felt a mixture of warmth and, maybe, a vision of the children she would soon be cradling in her arms. The profound emotional impact of this narrative becomes apparent as it progresses. This goes beyond fan news or news about stars. After giving so much to others for so long, this lady found the strength to love her own family again. It's a lesson that life happens according to plan, even if it takes longer than expected, and that everyone's schedule is different. Family and friends can only pray for a safe pregnancy and a joyful delivery as the weeks pass. It makes no difference if Jana has 1 or 2 children. Her life is changing for the better anyway. One unusual aspect of her narrative is people who have seen Mom claimed that she has altered her conduct completely, even if she hasn't made a public appearance or statement yet. But they have a pleasant and deliberate impression of her. Jana Duggar, a popular counting on alum, has made the unprecedented decision to become a mother. The Duggar family is overjoyed, particularly because an enigmatic clue suggested that she could be carrying twins. Her fans are going crazy about twin reports, and her nephew Dylan Duggar's alleged weekend hospitalization is causing them a great deal of worry. The Duggar family goes on a wild ride of emotions as they deal with both happy news and unexpected health worries, demonstrating once again that nothing ever stays boring in their home. A recent soft-focus picture of baby booties laid gently next to a handmade note that read, "See you soon, little blessings," stunned supporters of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's traditionally secretive eldest daughter, Jana. Even though Jana hasn't officially announced her pregnancy, those close to the family claim that she is getting ready to have a kid and that she's never looked happier. "It's the kind of joy you can't fake," a close family friend said. She's radiating. However, what was the actual cause of the flare-up? According to supporters, the Duggar daughter could be having twins after a second photo, quickly removed, showed 2 sets of baby clothing. In a fan-written message, someone asked if anybody else had seen the 2 onesies. "Have the happiness." Another person asked whether they may be twins. People have different ideas about how Jana is establishing a family. Some think she's having a biological child, while others think she's adopting or going into foster care. Jana is very kind and generous. "Those children are lucky to have her," said a former Counting On producer, regardless of whether she's adopting or pregnant. To make matters more confusing, Jana has been seen many times at a children's shop in Northwest Arkansas, and she was last observed carrying a car seat into her SUV. Amidst all the joy and festivities, there has been some worry over little Dylan Duggar, who is a cousin of Jana's and a member of the Duggar extended family. Reports indicate that Dylan was sent to the hospital in a hurry after suffering from significant respiratory distress late Saturday night. The 6-year-old's health swiftly deteriorated after he battled flu-like symptoms for many days. "It was terrifying," one source stated. "He was completely out of breath." Fortunately, Dylan is doing well and is under constant observation as of Monday morning. As she left the hospital, Michelle Duggar was visibly upset yet optimistic, her eyes welling up with tears. Jana asked her followers to think about lovely Dylan in a private Instagram story post she made. Fans are experiencing a range of emotions as they see Dylan's improved health and Jana entering a new chapter of her life. Many have praised Jana for embracing parenthood on her own pace, and the prospect of twins has generated a great deal of internet discussion. Jana Duggar's story is only starting, yet it's already full with twice as much love, regardless of her family's origin, birth, or adoption. After she delivers birth or confirms further facts, would you prefer a fictitious follow-up?